welcome to the Questionnaires podcast, where each week we source the best questions from Yahoo Answers and attempt to provide the best advice from...
What stops a bot from clicking I'm not a robot button?
2.
Do builders feel emotionally connected to the buildings they work on?
We're here to prove that every question deserves an answer. Joined with me this week, as always, is Marcus.
Hello, Tom.
And Damien.
Hey.
I am Tom. How are we?
Yeah, really good, man. Warm. It's been a very warm week.
Yeah.
And we're in the hotbox that is my bedroom.
Yeah, you know what? I was almost considering, saying, can we do it somewhere else? Knowing how hot it has been and knowing that we have to sit in Marcus's... Marcus's house has a sauna, yet his bedroom is hotter than the sauna.
Bikram Podcasting, right? That's what we're doing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right here.
It does feel like whenever we have to record at Marcus's house, it's always the hot episode.
Yeah, right. It's like the hot episode.
It's too hot for teachers.
Everyone's listening like, oh, this is the hot episode.
Yeah, this is the hot one. Well, to be fair, when it's in summer, it's usually hot. My room just gets hot.
Okay, stop being so logical about it.
Come on,
Marcus.
guys. Be logical about this.
So there is a fan blowing in the background just behind Marcus. So if every now and then, as it passes and pans past Marcus, if you hear that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's Marcus's mullet fluttering in the wind.
It's my mullet fluttering in the wind, guys.
It's nicer in here than it is outside.
Yeah.
Currently, all of Melbourne is covered in red dust.
Yeah.
And do you know what it reminds me? Basically, Melbourne is a finger that you've stuck into a Doritos packet at the moment.
Yeah,
the Cheeto dust everywhere.
It's just
the Dorito dust.
But can I say, don't eat the dust.
Yeah,
do not eat the
Don't eat the
dust.
dust. It does not taste like cheese supreme.
It's not tasty. It's not tasty.
It's
not
not
at
cheese
all.
supreme. It's not nacho cheese. It's not anything.
It's pretty much dirt.
Yeah. Well, look, I washed my car and now it's recovered in red dirt.
It's the worst. I've been washing my car. I'm like, this is disgusting. I'll wash it. Then it rains again. Then dirt everywhere. And I'm like, God damn
It's
it.
atrocious, dude. What are we supposed to do with these first world problems,
Yeah,
eh?
I know.
God damn.
It is first world, yes.
Enough about our problems. Let's jump into some problems from people online.
Yeah.
On the website Yahoo Answers, which is what we do each and every week. We find questions from that website. We try to provide advice to these people and help them on their way. Mm-hmm. That is how the show works. The other thing that we do each week for the show is we name the question askers after a theme, which is my theme this week.
Oh, yes.
And what I've done is I've decided to name our question askers after a specific national day of the year, which we do every now and then. For the national day that this comes out, which is the 2nd of February, and it's National Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Oh, yes.
So I thought we could name our question askers after movies starring Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Okay. When you say National Groundhog Day, is it celebrating the animal or is it celebrating the film?
I think it is the actual day that Groundhog Day is happening. So this is the actual day where they have Punxsutawney, what's his name?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, come out, and if you're scared of your shadow, it means
it's going to be a bad winter.
6 more weeks of winter or whatever.
Okay. 6 more weeks. That's
and
right.
now, when you say Groundhog Day, do you mean it's celebrating the animal or do you mean it's celebrating...
Very good. I like this. I like this. I like it a lot. I'll just cut that out. You know? If you repeat anything, I will cut it out.
Okay.
I'm very clever, Damien. Very
Thank
clever.
you. Can I go first?
Please do.
You may.
Okay, so this is going to come from Stripes.
Stripes, yeah.
Stripes, yeah.
And Stripes writes in, now when you say we're celebrating Groundhog Day, no, I'm joking. All right, Stripes writes in, reveal gone wrong. The first time my sister got pregnant, I did a gender reveal for her and her husband. I made a cupcake with blue inside. They called me saying the cake was yellow, and I had to tell them over the phone what gender their kid was.
Wow. It's yellow.
We've got your little card, and it's like blue equals boy, pink equals girl.
Yeah.
Where's the yellow?
It's like one of those paint, the different
No, it's like
paint grade.
when you test the pH of water. It's like, is it too alkaline or too acidic?
Yeah, exactly.
Go on, David.
So that's fine. Their son is now 6. When my sister told...
This still on shoulders.
Sorry, my yellow blob is now 6. When my sister told me she was pregnant again, I asked if I could have a redo. She didn't want to have a gender reveal party, but I said I'd take care of everything, and she agreed. I made a tower of 36 cupcakes. 35 were yellow, and 1 was blue. Whoever found the blue cake at the party announced the gender. About an hour into the party, I'm talking to my cousin and then hear a thud. I turn around, and my 6-year-old nephew has toppled the tower and is punching the cupcakes. Dad pulls my nephew away, but not before he punches the correct one, revealing the blue cake. I yell, why the F would you do that? Sister tells me not to swear. He's a kid. Kids do dumb stuff. I tell her there's dumb, and then there's her son. Whoa. Sister thanks everyone for coming and then leaves. I don't see anything I did as unreasonable, but my sister apparently hates my guts now, and everyone is siding with her. Stripes.
What I love is that he's like, I have utter confidence in me making yellow cakes.
Yeah.
I'll make 35 yellow cakes because you know I can do that.
Yeah.
And then one tiny little...
You know my track record.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, she's doubling down like, yellow, like it's a big joke.
Right. Get it? No, but it's like I'll make one tiny blue cake.
Yeah.
At least I can do that.
That was like, oh man, I've seen some bad. That's.
It does feel like that's too many cupcakes. I think cupcakes are a thing whenever I go to parties that there's always too many left over.
Yeah, but that is true. But you never want to run out of a cupcake.
That's I agree. But also, you could be at that party for 4 hours and nobody picks that one specific cake.
I think you would probably have to do it like, okay, everybody grab a cupcake. It's holding in the hand, ready, set, bite into it. That might not work though because there might be some gluten-free people as well.
Yeah. Instead, what ended up revealing it was the kid betting Van Damme on the cupcake.
Right.
I like how it's like, I was a yellow cupcake. Everybody's a yellow. He's just punching yellow cupcakes.
He's taking his anger out on the cupcakes.
He's like, because he saw it as there's 24 cupcakes. It was 24 cupcakes.
35.
Fuck, that's a lot of cupcakes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
35 cupcakes. And he's like, that's 35 kids. And he's punching them going, yellow cupcake, there's more kids.
Yeah, well, it's like more like me, a yellow blob.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about gender reveals in general?
The parties?
Having a specific party. Let's just say if you're tied in with a bridal shower, that's one way. But to have a reveal party specifically...
I think if it's tied in with a bridal shower, it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be keen to go to a party that is specifically for a gender reveal.
I'm with you.
The thing I don't like about it is it never feels genuine. Like, I think, like a cupcake thing, that's pretty low stakes, but you see online people doing these really grandiose things. And
There's some pretty funny ones out
it's like
there.
really over the top. And it just feels like if social media didn't exist, you wouldn't be doing this. Like, you would not be putting all this effort in. It just does not feel authentic.
It feels stupid. I remember I was seeing one gender reveal. I saw gender reveal fails.
Yeah.
That's
They're the best ones.
Of course, right.
But there was one where a guy had a car and the exhaust fuel or exhaust smoke was going to be either blue or pink.
The colour of the baby.
The colour of the baby. And it came out and just covered everybody. Everyone was coughing this blue dust.
Yeah.
Not dust,
but
smoke.
They do it with tyres as well. Like they put in the tyre tray, they do a burnout.
Yeah.
And depending on the smoke of the burnout, is either pink or it's blue.
Yeah, and the pregnant woman's just inhaling all this shit in. All this shit in. It's like this baby's going to come out like
And he's just like, no, I can't have soft cheese.
Yeah.
Is that brie? No.
Is that raw fish?
Yeah.
No.
So maybe the red dust outside in Melbourne now was a gender reveal gone wrong.
Gone wrong.
The blue and the pink mixed together.
No. It's Hal Satan.
Yes,
That's right.
That's it.
The planet is doing a gender reveal right now.
Well, that segues perfectly into I did my research and looked into the worst gender reveals, right?
Yeah.
And I reckon I found like the penultimate worst gender reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Which was in Arizona, where a guy, the plan was to shoot some fireworks with a gun.
Yep.
And the fireworks would reveal the baby.
Magical.
And instead it sparked a massive wildfire that caused $8 million worth of damage and required 800 firefighters to get it under control.
I mean,
Wow.
it doesn't get much worse than that.
Is he the court jester?
I feel like that was something like he's like, I'm gonna shoot that box.
Yeah.
There's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be like the opening of a Disney movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be magical.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
it is
magical.
impressive in a way that he let the whole world know what gender his kid was.
What's amazing is he filmed it as well.
Yes.
So there's footage of him actually and the fire starting and then realizing quickly that we can't get this under
Can't
control.
stop this.
Okay, so I grabbed 3 other gender reveals that were absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I want to throw these ones at you guys. And let's say if... I want to see what you would pick.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one of these for your gender reveal party.
Okay.
Before I do it, though, I want to ask you, Tom. You had a kid.
I have.
Did you and your wife ever have the discussion of having a gender reveal party?
I think we
was
might
it ever on the table?
I think we might have had the discussion about it. Not about having the party, but more or less finding out the gender. We didn't want to find out the gender in general.
Yeah.
But the reason why I don't really want to find out the gender is because that involves someone knowing the gender before me.
Yeah.
Like the baker knowing the gender.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want the baker to know what my kid's going to be before I know. You know what I mean? Like,
Are you not the baker? You put the bun in the oven.
well, that's true.
He's a baker of
But
sorts.
I can't make cakes. That's
Yeah.
where that's the thing. I can only make humans.
This analogy's falling apart the more we delve into it.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't like the idea of someone else knowing before me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My news.
I personally, if you want to have a gender reveal party, all for you.
Yeah.
I don't.
Doesn't float my boat.
Doesn't tickle my pickle. Doesn't do any of that for me because
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, when the birth comes, like revealing the sex, then
Yeah, that's a surprise too.
that's a surprise. And I mean, granted, you're having a child, no matter what, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah.
But that's
And
a surprise for everybody else.
And everyone's not there to see the baby come out and it explodes with pink or explodes with blue.
Well-
this is a way of basically like symbolically witnessing the birth.
Yeah.
It's like witnessing
Yeah.
someone, like your reaction to be like, it's a boy. But it's like, I'd rather have that reaction in my own
I'm
private
sure.
life.
Well, exactly. I'm sharing it with my wife.
Yeah.
You want to have
and-
the gender reveal party with your doctor. It's
That's
what
exactly
you're saying.
right.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
exactly right.
Hey, Doc, guess what?
Fair enough.
Man.
So I would never do the gender reveal, but in this instance, I will
We
tell you
will.
which one
We
I
will
would
gender reveal party
Well,
it
okay,
up.
maybe these will convince you guys to have a
Okay.
gender reveal
maybe.
party.
Yeah.
Ah,
All
I
right, so
think
this
so.
first one, these are all real, by the way.
Okay.
You come out of a pinata that is made to look like your wife giving birth dressed as the baby to reveal its gender.
That's I
one.
come out of the pinata.
Yes,
I
yes.
feel like that's like Ace Ventura
So
too.
Yeah.
There is a picture of this woman, like, it's just a giant pinata with her legs spread, and then the husband bursts out.
Yeah.
What we he was like, it's a boy.
Yeah, he was dressed in a blue baby.
And like a full blue suit, like Green Man. Like,
Yeah, like Green
he was-
Man.
he was wearing a blue bodysuit. Next one.
Okay.
Bringing an alligator to a party and feeding it a watermelon full of coloured jelly to reveal the gender.
Wow.
That's a real one.
Please tell me that was Florida.
It was in Louisiana.
Ooh,
Close enough.
Close.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
So if it eats like a blue
They're
watermelon,
giving it the watermelon and it's already got the jelly in
So
there.
it's basically like cutting open a watermelon, but instead of cutting it open, you're giving it to a gator.
You know what's crazy
That's
as well?
nuts.
In the footage, it like they're all just circled around the alligator, like it's completely normal.
Oh, right. Yeah.
plus
like-
Louisiana, I would
A kid
imagine.
falls over in front of the alligator, and the alligator starts to go towards him. And they all laugh. It's like he's coming for you. It's not funny.
Wait, did you say a baby alligator or a full grown?
It's an adult alligator.
I mean, yeah, big enough. Marcus.
big enough to
I mean, an
party.
alligator is an alligator, and a child is a child. So.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't worry, he only loves watermelon.
Yeah, he's a watermelon loving. He's
a vegetarian.
Don't worry.
This is probably my favorite one. I can see Tom doing this potentially.
Oh, okay.
Either you or your girlfriend lie semi-nude in the middle of the party and then fart out coloured powder in front of everybody.
I actually could see Tom doing
Yeah,
that.
right, that's true. I'm not about spectacles, but on this occasion.
I grew up with Tom for a long time, and every now and then Tom would fight in front of me. He's not a big fighter in front of people.
Yeah.
But adding,
But if-
adding pink or blue dust.
Would do it because he would. You just mentioned that.
He'd make it count when he's going to do it.
Again, it'd be like the start of a Disney movie.
Yeah, exactly. I
When
can
you
show
wish upon us.
it's a boy.
I kind of want to show you guys it because it's really funny.
What, that?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
really?
goes
Fart.
7 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Are you
I'm
ready?
a bit worried. Okay. Oh, shit.
Wait a second. What?
Wait. This is so quick that you blink and you'll miss it.
Feel free to cut that
Oh,
down because that wouldn't have
What's
played.
the YouTube? If people at home want to look it up,
Just type in gender reveal fart and you'll find it. It's the top hit. It's the top hit.
3 words will make your day.
That's right. Who knew 3 simple words other than I love you could make your life
What I love
complete?
is that she's laying naked on like the floorboards in her house.
But she's staring straight at the camera.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, okay.
with a crowd of people around as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
don't know about that.
I think Tom would be up for that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
absolutely.
No.
So let's work our way back to Stripes here.
Yeah.
She was in the wrong, I think. She forced her sister to have a party she didn't want to have.
I'd agree with that.
Berated her son. Essentially said, like, if you cut a cake, if I made a personality cupcake for your son and cut it open,
Yeah.
it would be shit colored.
Yeah,
like,
right,
your son
right.
is horrible.
That's right.
Well, they did get yellow, so
Yeah,
it's...
she like it pea color.
pea
Like she
colour.
insulted his son, forced her to have a party she didn't want,
Yeah.
and then like embarrassed her in front of all their friends and family.
Didn't explain why the son like had a tantrum and did that. Did they? He
No,
just sort of
it's
lost
just
it?
a kid. Kids
It's a
with
kid.
kids type of thing.
Kids doing the Dundas
Can't
things,
control
Tom.
them. You
But
can't control
you
them.
know what? She's totally in the wrong. And I think that, like, why is she cracking the shits about that cupcake thing? Like, your idea of the cupcake was one
And
way.
she put work into it. I understand
no,
that.
but even still, it was revealed by the older
kid.
brother.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Really?
I think you owe your sister an apology.
You
if
definitely
anything.
owe your sister an apology, Mr. Stripes.
Yeah, let's
Or
leave it
Mrs.
there.
Stripes, whatever.
Mrs. or Mr. Stripes. Let's leave it there for Stripes, guys. I'm going to go next with this one, and this one's going to come from Stripes. No, it's not. This one's going to come from Lost in Translation.
Okay.
Alright. It's a good movie.
Okay, so Lost in Translation writes, "She's been spiking my coffee with her milk. What should I say or do?"
Hang on. Spiking coffee with milk.
Let me read on.
Okay.
I started working at a new job where everyone there was already super close and ended up vibing with a girl that I thought was pretty cool. Rumors started spreading that I wanted to hook up with her, and as a result, she and her friend decided it would be funny to prank me by putting her breast milk that she pumps periodically for her 7-month-old into my coffee.
Wow.
She makes coffee and tea for everyone, and apparently she did this to another newcomer that prompted him to quit.
She makes TT by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Oh.
I've only been working here for almost 2 months, and she allegedly only started doing it 2 weeks ago. And I was going to reveal the sick joke, on April Fools. One of my other co-workers felt bad and told me yesterday. Needless to say, I won't be drinking anything from